Once again, thank you for the opportunity that you have given to me. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Aruneswar MGB. I'm serving as founder and CEO at Grow Your Farms Private Limited. And today, I'm going to talk about farm advisory and farm management services by Grow Your Farms. So, um, in Grow Your Farms, we are an agri-tech company. We are now providing uh, farm management and farm advisory services to the farmers and farmer producer organizations and business private farms and private farms in the sense the larger farms, more than 15 acres, 25 acres land, uh, and the agricultural organizations. To these people, we are providing the farm advisory and the farm management services in an hybrid way, both through mobile and call based, as well as through our on-field agronomy team, field team. Through both in both farms, we are providing them the farm management and farm advisory services to improve basically to improve the production efficiency and increase the overall efficiency of farming activities. So here, what is the need for farm management, farm advisory, where farming is India is an agrarian economy and traditionally an agriculture country. So where is the need for farm advisory? Is so now everyone know after green revolution we moved from subsistence agriculture to the commercial agriculture. Now farming is no more a lifestyle. It is industrialized. It is getting it is already commercialized and getting industrialized. So now since it's commercialized, there is an it become competitive, and that's why the farmers are having issue with getting better price, and all these and all are commercial aspects. So to get a successful crop production, successful yield, and marketable produce, and get fetch a better price in the market, there is a need for producing more and producing more with less, producing in continuously, and producing what the market needs, what market demands. So for that, there is a set of commercial aspects as needed. So now for farmers, what are the major problems that they are facing is, one is unavailability is the major issue. Unavailability means unavailability of information, unavailability of agricultural advisory on time is not available to them at their doorstep, and unavailability of resources in the sense two forms. One is agricultural inputs, the fertilizers, the pesticides, and seeds, the suitable variety seeds, the right quantity and the right kind of fertilizers, right kind of agricultural inputs, to take to adapt to newer cultivation practices, for example, the weeding practices, the right kind of machineries. So these and all is not available to them at their doorstep. Yes, another one is labor, unavailability of labor at the right time. These are the major issues in production line. In market, uh, uh, fetching the better price in the market itself is an issue. So for this problem, for these major problem, there is a need for an intervention by an organized and institutional kind of body to provide them these provide accessibility and availability to these and what are the our goals? Grower farms. What's our goals? So here we are operating in Tamil Nadu, and now we are operating for more than 2 years now. So our mission is to create a positive impact, transform livelihood of 10 million farmers in India. So as I said, uh, we have building a tech-enabled platform that is a farm management software. It will work along with the in align with our agriculture field level team. So that I will come to get it. So in our farm advisory and farm management, what thing that the customers, the farmers and farmer produce organizations, what they will get is basically it will help them to improve the farm productivity, not just a crop productivity. There is a difference between crop productivity and farm productivity. Uh, it is the yield will also increase, as well as the farming activities like the suitable varieties. It will reduce the number of man hours needed, and it will reduce the unnecessary agricultural inputs which generally farmers put into the field, that will affect the yield. So like this, and another one is reducing the cost of cultivation. So reducing the cost of cultivation in the unnecessary inputs and unnecessary labors, in these things they will reduce the cost of cultivation. Another one important thing is through our farm advisory, we provide them the best pest and disease management for all the crops, for all the regions, which is location, geographical and climate specific crop protection measures, which our farm advisory, through our farm advisory, we will give. So through this, they can able to save the crops from damage, as well as save the cost to control that outbreaks, disease outbreaks. So here, from farm planning, pre-sown to post-harvest, we provide this advisory information and accessibility and availability and affordability to the agricultural informations and uh, the management services. So here in farm advisory, so what this particular application which is under currently under development, uh, now we are providing the services farm advisory and farm management uh, through the field team and the call and the WhatsApp. In this mode we are now operating. This application is will be the updated version, will be the next level upgradation of our services, will be hybrid mode in field level as well as this application. So once the application is onboarded, what are all the benefits that the farmers they will get? So that is the location and size specific package and practices for the crops. Like for example, if we take an example of our operations in Tamil Nadu, there are 7 agroclimatic zones, and these 7 agroclimatic zones are broader. There are 38 districts in Tamil Nadu. In 36 districts, widely farming is carried out. So but only the broader term, only the climatic zones were divided. What we did is based on the climate, the topography, and the irrigation, the soil types, it will come under topography. Based on these two things, we further divide it into micro agroclimatic zones, and we divide it, and uh, based on that micro agroclimatic zones, we develop package and practices. Package and practices which includes the suitable varieties, suitable crops, and under that suitable crops, what are the suitable varieties in the available, which the market is needed. So from the selection till the cultivation practices which is sustainable, which is not just a season location specific but also season specific. For example, in rainy season, like in one season the cultivation practices will be different, and in another season there is a need for different set of practices. That thing we will provide to them. We are already providing this through offline mode. Once the application came into place, we will to the entire state and even to the entire country, we can develop these solutions. Uh, so these things, location and geographical and climatic specific package and practices is one thing. So why it is needed? Many people will see, even need to understand why it is needed. They will have a question like, we changed from variety, we are changing the variety. For example, in Tamil Nadu, in Tanjavur, for if you take a paddy, there are 3 seasons they are cultivating. Some are 4 seasons even, uh, per annum. So in all 4 seasons they will grow at least two to three varieties they will change. uh, but every variety needs a different package and practices, different kind of schedules, different kind of crop production management and all, different kind of irrigation management, and they are also needs to be altered depend upon the season as well. But uh, the cultivation practices for all the varieties, their farmers are following the same. Due to this, uh, they are facing lots of problems. They are not getting better yield than one variety, because they are following the same practice. For every variety, there needs to be a little alteration, and for every season, there needs to be an alteration based on the climate, based on the rainfall patterns and the temperature patterns, the sunlight. So these things we can provide. Through this way, the crop productivity will be increased. And another one is best crop protection management. Based on the next 1 week weather data, we push notification to the farmers that the pest alert, based on the next 1 week, we will tell them. So the next we will alert them, this particular disease or pest outbreak will likely to happen, so take these measures. So they will take the prevention measures. So prevention is better than cure. So that things. And another one is training, the videos, for example, if the sowing of vegetables will be, if we introduce the if we transform the manual sowing to the automated sowing or mechanical sowing. So for that, there is a needs to train the laborers, and needs to train the farmers on that particular sowing pattern. And if we itself changing the uh, if we introduce some intercropping patterns, intercropping to the monocropping pattern, that also that there needs to be an extension activities needs to be carried out. So for that, the videos we will record and we will put into this application, and that one. And another one, once before starting, once if a farmer chooses this is a particular variety which I'm going to show, if he suggested this is a variety which going to sow, and this is a season. So before sowing itself, we will uh, give them the budget prediction as well as the yield prediction. So in this way, we will know at what time the yield will be ready and how much yield will be ready, and how the output will be. So that one we will know. And as well as the budget, farmer will know, able to know the budget, and the irrigation schedule, fertilizer schedule, everything will be prepared based on that season, location, as well as I said. So that one. So based on this one, they will get a market. We will farmers will get the market opportunity for their produce earlier. That is one advantage. So these are the things, some of the features and all. Also, they will we will track the entire operations in this. So that is the thing which is under development. Um, 70% of the things except the traceability, we are already doing it for the past 2 years to our farmers in 8 districts. So what we offer for the farmers, farmer produce organizations and commercial larger farms. So the crop production and protection practices, the advisory and the support, and we supply all the agriculture inputs. We arrange the all agriculture inputs like seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, organic inputs, the mulching sheets, the traps, like these, everything, all agriculture inputs. We provide them. That is only stand. So we supply them only the standard and label claimed inputs. So that is very very essential in currently in market. Um Almost 40% of inputs are not up to the mark. When it comes to organic biopesticides and microbial like kind of things, the humic and all, uh, it's we can say lots of fake products are available. So farmers won't get will get nothing but unnecessary cost on them. So we provide them the only right and label claimed and standard inputs to them. So that is one thing. Another one thing is we arrange them the spraying for weeding activities. We arrange them the drone. We introduce the sustainable and climate smart technologies to the farmers. Uh, we support them to take the sustainable practices, which is more appropriate and suitable to their locality and to their needs and their skills and all. Another one is, as I said, geography and climate specific package of practices. This is one of the most needed and most needed things, just widely absent. This location specific package and practices. Uh, Believe us, it is very very important. This is one of the thing uh, which can improve the overall efficiency, overall productivity of the farm, the location specific package and practices. So this thing we can provide through the farm advisory. For this thing only, the farm advisory and farm management is needed. We cannot do it everything manually. So the uh, technology is the key to scale it to all a large quantity of farmers. So that's what we are providing. And another one. So what are the solutions? If we break down the things, what all if a farmer will get? So the fertilizer schedule for the crops, the irrigation schedule for each standing crops, and the pest management, pest disease and insect pest management, as well as nutrition deficiency management, and the weather updates. Weather updates is not just a pest alert and all. This is also like farmers are irrigation schedule. I told right. So irrigation schedule and fertilizer schedule, it won't be a static. Like before sowing, for example, uh, if watermelon, if we take, it is 2 month crop after transplanting to the field. So if it is 2 months. So before transplanting, we will develop a fertilizer schedule, but it won't be static. Based on the next weather updates, it will alter. It will automatically alter. That things our application will take care of it. and it will show the schedule to the farmers, every week schedule, everything. So it will also alter based on the real time data. It will alter, so that things. Another one, weather updates is, uh, so based on the weather updates only it will alter. And also the planning of spraying activities, for example customized weather updates, like we won't tell today this much centimeter rainfall will come to this location. This information no need. And this is just a broader information. We provide them the customized, like if the farmers are sowing groundnut means, so so today for groundnut, don't plan the drenching activities now, because today we expect the rain. So plan it next day at this time you plan. So like that customized solutions that we will provide them. So this will make a huge difference to them. That is one thing. This is one of the major issue farmers are facing. Even the sowing, planning of sowing activities and all, in paddy belt, it is one of the major things happen. For example, in Aruneswar district, which is a Kaveri Delta region, uh, farmers have planted, adapted to the direct seeded rice. Earlier, they used to sow only transplanting method they followed. Uh, they adapted to that direct seeded rice because of the awareness. We also provided them the awareness, but on that location we are not very active, involved in field level. Just conducted one training session, just that. But they planned a sowing activity uh, on particular day, but immediately in the next day, in the night itself, the rain, heavy rains have done. So the entire activities field was collapsed. So so the customized weather updates is very much essential. That is what, to cope up with the climatical impacts, climate changes. This is needed. This is very much needed. Even if the farmers not realized in many parts, but they will automatically will realize it, because they already felt lots of losses. Uh, so on the agriculture inputs, as I said, we supply them the agriculture inputs only the needed inputs at the right time we supply them. And another one is market information. We are not just giving them the production only thing. We are also supporting them to market their produce, as well as we suggest them the marketable. uh, if we sow this time, we will get this good yield. So like that, we will suggest. For example, in one of the district which our farmers are there, there round the year watermelon cultivation they will do. But in particular 2 seasons, they won't get a better price. They will face a lot of losses, because it is a highly cost intensive crop, watermelon. So also a high return crop. That's why they are sowing it every year, throughout the year. Uh, so we told them, don't do this watermelon cultivation at particular this time, because you won't get better price. But that makes, uh, and we provided, suggested them the alternative crop, which is uh, more suitable to that watermelon grown land. So that kind of things we can provide. So what benefits, by all this, what benefits that farmers will get? They get a one-stop solution. Like for example, uh, currently they are getting the advisory from the local input shops only. The local input shops, they won't get advisory. Just they will suggest apply this one. If they go for one problem means, they will tell, take this tonic, take this pesticide, take this organic humic acid, and apply this fertilizer, combinedly apply. Like that, 4 products they will recommend for one problem. So that kind of things are happening all over the places. Uh, Now they get all the solutions from the inputs and information for production, as well as the technological informations, the technical guidance, the labor management, and the market information. So these things they get from one source, one platform at the doorstep. Uh, so that's one thing. It will reduce their worry and travel expenses and all. Another thing is they get real-time solutions. They can always approach us through the through call and also through WhatsApp if they use WhatsApp, and through application. Uh, this way they can approach us. Also, we on regular intervals we go to their fields, and we conduct field farm schools and all activities, and all field activities we are conducting in there. There physically they can meet. So this kind of accessibility, and they can easily, they are now having, previously don't have anyone to seek help for their crop problems. Now they are having us to provide help, not only in production and market, also in financial aspects. Like we are providing them the scheme guidelines, and these kind of extra supporting roles also we are playing. Another one is access to fertilizers pesticides at affordable price. That's one thing, because we are purchasing directly from manufacturers, and we are directly supplied to the farmers. So that's currently under pilot now. Not for all the regions we are doing this, but in probably in 2 months we are able to provide to this to entire state. Uh, so another one is, yeah, increase in productivity. Of course, it's for sure. The better returns, uh, it's for sure, and the better and organized farm plan. That is what makes these all happen. So better and organized farm planning and management. These things we provide them. So another one is marketing support. Get access to the potential buyers. Marketing support, here we are not connecting them to uh, the mandis, because what we target is how we can connect farmers uh, without any lots of intermediaries. Of course, we are itself intermediary here, but our role is more of kind of uh, a bridge, connecting bridge kind of thing. We want to connect them directly to the buyer, whether buyer in the sense the retailer, uh, or the wholesaler who directly the next thing the product will reach is to the retailer, like that of kind of directly we want to connect. That's what we are providing them here. Then only they can get better price, otherwise they won't get better price. So that's what here when I say connection with the potential buyers is. Another one, so these are the benefits that they are getting, the farmers. And for the input providers, they get a good market for their inputs, to for their quality inputs to apply. And for the buyers, they will get a quality produce, and assured supply of produce they will get, whether it's uh, retailers or hotels, so any kind. So here the what are the how farm management advisory, what difficulty which to provide farm management and farm advisory and farm management is. So so the farm management basically is what is the challenge before us to provide this according to the needs is, we want to what is the challenges, we need to manipulate the resources in situations where much of the information is unknown. If we go to the farmers, uh, not all data will be available. With limited data we need to decide, we need to make a decisions. So for that things we needs to be a highly skilled and like our system needs to be our solution needs to be intelligent. We need to develop an intelligent solution system. So that is one of the challenge, because we need to manipulate the resources with the very limited amount of data available. uh, so by this continuation of this chain, we can able to achieve and establish situations in future which is knowable. Currently when we start providing to the solutions to the new land, for example, if a new farmer is coming or a large commercial farm is coming, not all data will be available. With limited data we need to develop a solution, but once we started, uh, of course the target will be it will achieve the situation in future which is noble. In future means from the second year or after the second cultivation or first cultivation, we can able to, we can know the, we will arrive in a situation where enough data will be known. So that is a thing. So initially this is the difficulty. And another one is uh, to provide farm advisory and management. Not everyone can, like if we need to provide it, first we need to identify the real nature of problems. We should not in grower farms we won't push something to the farmers adapt this kind. uh, we not even tell uh, like drones we are not using in all areas. We are not as only needed the areas we are applying it. uh, so we should not push something, we should not push some already pre-developed solution to the thing, because we need to develop a customized solution. Every one solution not fit all, but our approach needs to be flexible. That is one thing. Like first we need to identify the real nature of the problem. The real nature of the problem in the sense in technical terms. uh, in technical terms in here, the cultivation practices, what are the existing practices, and the human, what are the human resources there, who are managing, what are their skills and what are their needs, and in economic terms, so what are the uh, impacts of each situations, or our practices already existed, and financial, what outcome they outcome is needed, what amount is we are losing. So these things, based on all these things, we need to identify uh, the real nature of problems, and we analyze, and we need to develop. So that for to develop these things, the highly expertise is needed. So that is what in grower farms we are providing. We have an expertise in providing farm management and farm advisory and management services uh, to uh, to which is location and climate specific. So this is what we are providing. So thank you. If any question is there, I am ready to answer.
Thank you, Mr. Aruneswar. Thank you for an informative presentation. I'll take up the questions from the participants now. Okay.
Yes.
The first question is, please tell us about your background. What made you start this company?
Yes, ma'am. So our background in grower farms all are from agriculture background, both in family wise as well as in education wise. We are We completed our graduation in BSc and MSc, and our team is for apart from our team in we have an apart from our founders team, we have uh, experts, experienced experts from who are having national and international level significance. That kind of experts we are having. So because of that only we can able to provide very expert kind of solutions. So yes. What made us to start this is we want to uh, make farming a sustainable, productive, and profitable business for generations to come.
Okay. What profile of farmers will need your farm advisory services?
Yes, sir. So, farm advisory is needed for almost all farmers, but initially for ours, what profile of farmers is horticulture growing farmers, horticulture crops growing farmers, and in horticulture means fruits, vegetables, spices. So, very well. So, horticulture crops growing farmers, and another one is uh, how many, at least 2 seasons, at least for more than 6 months, the farming needs to be done. That farm cultivation practice has to be done. In some regions, they are only one crop they are cultivating, that too paddy will be. So, these farmers are not our target audience. Uh, Initially, of course we need to target everyone because but horticulture farmers and farmers who are cultivating more than 2 seasons, these are our target. And FPOs, so FPOs is our target as well as the larger farms, the big farmers.
Okay. The next question is, by using your farm advisory services, how does a farmer benefit?
Yeah, that's what in last slide I have shown. So how does a farmer benefit? What farmers needs? Uh, they need a good return over their produce. So we provide them that, like uh, to produce. Farming is considered as a not just considered, it is uh, facing lots of uncertainties. Uh, like a lot of uncertainties farming is facing, like by climate and by disease pest. uh, we won't say we cannot farmers currently are not able to know when the pest will come, when the rain break will come, when we can irrigate the land, at what time, at how much amount we need to spray. What is this problem itself? They don't know whether it's a pest attack or disease attack or nutrition deficiency. In many areas the leaves color will be changed, uh, but mostly they are doing wrong practices in, for leaf color changes they are applying pesticides and all, but in most cases it is a nutrition deficiency. There are 16 nutrition essential 16 nutrition deficiencies are there majorly in India. So these things they don't know. We provide them this everything uh, in an organized manner. We provide them, so they will reduce the cost of it will help them to uh, in place where they put, for example I'm saying, earlier if they put 5 to 50,000, if they spend 50,000 rupees per acre, means with our services they will able to save more than 20,000, 25,000, or at least 10,000 they can able to save. It will have a huge uh, difference for them. And by if they are getting 100 kg yield, means we will improve it to 150 kg. So that is one thing. And also marketable yield, not just in quantity wise. In marketer will come and won't take the crop which is not in a proper shape or proper size, which is affected by diseases. So they will reject it. It will be a loss to farmers. We will ensure that the produce is quality, marketable. So this is the uh, benefit that farmers will get.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Aruneswar MGB for the talk and for answering the questions. I like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.